Okay, it's that time. It is the Nepal Premier League wrap time, and we've had it. We finally had the thriller. I've been praying, I've been pleading, I've been begging to get one, and we've brought about that drama. What a game it was. The best atmosphere of the tournament right out here in the middle. You can actually see the ground staff here, the real heroes, doing all their work. Thank you, sir. Dandavad. They are just getting tomorrow's pitch prepared for what's going to be Super Saturday. Already a sellout. The Sudha Prashim Royals will come into action. But forget about that for the moment, because what a Friday we had. The most incredible game of cricket. And there is one man's name on everyone's lips in this country right now. It's Basir Ahamad. I've always thought he's a special young cricketer. He's shown so much promise. He comes from an incredibly humble background, and he is a talented young man who single-handedly dragged the Kings over the line to pull off a win from nowhere. 69 runs they made from the final 5 overs. As me and HD Ackerman walked into commentary with 5 to go, we said, well, they're going to do well to get within 10 of this. They ended up getting home with 1 ball to spare. A massive 6 hit into the night sky that went miles. And I said, Basir, you beauty on air. I think it's a Basir the Brave, a very special young man. And I just wonder, has he forced his way into Stuart Law's plans for February and for a trip to Mumbai to maybe take on England? Who knows? He really is got an awful lot of talent, young Basir Ahamad. He was the story of the day, and we're going to see if we can get some immediate reaction from someone in the Kings. They're in celebrating right now. Let me take you back to this morning firstly though, and certainly it's not the way I expected the game to go. The Kathmandu Gorkhas versus the Chitwan Rhinos. It was 3rd v 4th. I thought it would be a close game, but I did not expect the Rhinos to collapse in the way in which they did. It was an average total that the Gorkhas made, 142. I thought it was too few. They collapsed right at the end, lost 7 for 33 at the end to be bowled all out. And certainly I thought Ranjit Kumar again was in the wickets. He bowled very nicely, and I just wonder if we'd seen the best innings of the tournament from John Simpson. He made, I think it was 60 odd at better than 2 runs per ball. Milan Kumar chipped in to lift them up to 142, but then it collapsed like a deck of cards towards the death. And the Rhinos, Kushal Malik capped that innings really nicely, will have been comfortable at chasing that 143 at the halfway stage. But what happened from there was really chaos. It was an innings that never got going in any way, shape or form. The highest score of the innings was Ravi Bapar. The tournament's leading run score is 21, and outside of that there was nothing to show. Big moment where Mala was caught in the deep. Rashid Khan bowled very nicely. He picked up 3 for, another 2 for Karen KC. I think he's on, or he's close to top of the wicket takers. Now he's up to, I think, joint with Lamachani, although Lamachani's probably gone back past him in today's game. I think he's up to 10, KC on 9, and ultimately it was a very comfortable victory, a 53 run victory, and that has certainly put the Gorkhas playoff titles or playoff hopes into very good shape. And I think the way in which Monty Desai has turned that season around after those 2 consecutive defeats is interesting. What's going on with the Kings? I think the Kings are up in their dugout. Might have to wait for a little bit of immediate reaction. But the game this evening, I think it was the best by a distance atmosphere of the tournament. It was almost as though the Yaks fans and the Kings fans were trying to outdo each other. They were trying to will the thriller that we all wanted. And with 5 overs remaining, 67 to win, and only 4 wickets in hand because of Shehan Jayasuriya's injury, it meant they were only playing with 10. They were chasing it down with 10. It all rests really with the batting of Basir Ahamad. But Narayan Joshi, special mention for him. 2 local domestic players. I know Ahmed has played for Nepal, but not an awful lot. Joshi may well go on to play for Nepal in the future. The domestic batters, they stood up. It was a very good partnership. They put on 69. And if we just get a look up here, we might not get some immediate reaction tonight, but you can see the Kings are still celebrating. Damakar Prasad, their assistant coach. I just wonder, is Pupadu Dasanayaka in there, and is he on the Zoom or the what do they call it, the FaceTime or the WhatsApp call or something? I wonder, is he in there celebrating? There's cheers aplenty. Another special moment tonight. That young man in the post-match interview with Mikhail Vaswani, he doesn't speak much English. He does off the field, but not certainly on camera. And he said, it was a great question asked, do you think you've done enough maybe to force your way into the plans for a T20 World Cup come February and maybe be part of Stuart Law's thinking? He says, that's not up to me. That's not my decision. There they are, the heroes of the night. We're going to leave them to it. We might see if we can get some reaction to tag on to this video, but it's a night I won't forget. It took all the way to match 16 to get our first thriller, but we've had it, and we so deserved it. We're going to have 2 tomorrow. We've had 1. They'll be like Dublin buses or Kathmandu buses. Once you get 1, they all come in a row. 2 more cracking games tomorrow. I think Sudha Prashim will be really good to watch under the floodlights. The Kings and the Royals, they're almost in the playoffs already, and certainly they deserve to be joint top of the table on 8 points apiece. It'll wrap it up for now. We might have something to stitch on. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Well, we've managed to grab the hero of the air, Basir Ahamad. I said Basir the beauty on air, Basir the brave. Basir, I'm so happy for you. Was that the most special innings of your career?
स्पेशल इनिङ थियो तिम्रो करियरको
हजुर आजको यो इनिङ करियरको त राम्रै इनिङ अहिले अझै करियर त बाँकी छ.
Dipendra Chowdhury is here to translate, the director of cricket for the Kings. Thanks so much, my friend.
He said his career is a lot yet to come, so this is one of the best innings of his career.
I wasn't there, but I remember in Hong Kong you played a knock for Nepal where you came so close, just 3 runs short. Does it feel a bit like redemption this evening?
त्यो हङकङको इनिङ जतिकै सम्झना लाग्छ यो इनिङ.
यसपालि बिलिभ थियो कि सकाएर जान्छु, त्यहाँ मिस्टेक भएको थियो तर यसपालि बिलिभ थियो सकाएर जान्छु.
He have that belief that he will finish this time. Last time he couldn't finish it. That belief took him to win the matches.
Is it possible to explain that feeling when you hit the 6 to win the game for the team?
त्यो फिलिङ कस्तो थियो छक्का हानिसकेपछि?
एकदम खुसी लागिरहेको थियो भित्रदेखि, एकदम लास्टै खुसी भइरहेको थियो.
Very happy inside from his heart, very satisfied.
Ikdam khushi lagi, ikdam ramrosa.
एकदम खुसी लागिरहेछ.
What about your hopes for the rest of the season? It's been a difficult season. Guptill an injury, Jayasuriya an injury. That means even more importance for your batting?
यो जयसूर्य इन्जर्ड भयो, गप्टिल इन्जर्ड भयो, त्यसले गर्दा अझै जिम्मेवारी थपियो ब्याटिङमा.
त्यही अब सबजना हाम्रो ड्रेसिङ रुममा त्यही कुरा भयो कि सबजना आफूमाथि बिलिभ गर्न पनि अनि कसैको माथि भर पर्ने होइन, अनि एकजना गेम जिताएर जाम अनि सकाएर जाम.
The dressing room has that belief, and we talk about every players, domestic players, to have that belief. One guy can come and finish the inning, and that belief took him to finish the inning.
Final question. You know how much I think of you as a cricketer. I've been advocating for you to get into the national team. Does a night like tonight make you start to think about a T20 World Cup in February for Nepal down in Mumbai?
वर्ल्ड कप टिमको बारेमा केही सोचेको छ यो इनिङले गर्दा?
मेरो काम हो परफर्मेन्स गर्न, त्यो अब सेलेक्टरको हातमा छ, कोचको हातमा. मेरो काम हो मात्र परफर्मेन्स गर्न.
He said his job is to performance. The selection is not in his control, so coach and selection committee will decide about the selection. He just come enjoy performance and perform good.
I love when you play. I love when you smile. I want to congratulate you. Thank you so much. That's Basir Ahamad. He's the star of the show. Thanks, Tipu, as well. The Kings, they won 4 from 5, and they are looking good for the playoffs.